Everyone, it's Kyle Daniels with Vista Sotheby's International Realty bringing the Hill Report for Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. We're rolling right into the holidays, and let's jump into the numbers. Before we get too deep into it, what I want to say is we saw a pickup in sales, which is a great sign, but we're still in that challenging environment of low inventory. So let's see how that comes across in the numbers this week. We had 21 closed sales, nice uptick from, I think we were under 10 the week before. Now we saw 3 of those sell over ask, 17 sell below the list price, and 1 sold right at asking. Of those that did close, right, we're looking at about a $70,000 discount. So at 1.7, we're seeing things, they listed closer to 1.8, closed closer to 1.7. And what's that showing in these numbers? Well, a lot of these sellers have overpriced their homes when they went out on the market. They adjust and then they go into escrow. So that shows up in the 45 days on market as the average for those closed sales. We only saw 10 new listings this past week, which again, we're heading to the holidays. Not everybody wants to have people rolling through their homes as they get ready for Christmas and all that fun stuff. So not unusual. And it's right on line with the 9 new escrows we saw. And some of those, again, 6 of them actually took over about 91 days, so 3 months to go into escrow. And then we had 3 premium properties come on the market and sell within 2 weeks. And that's over like the Thanksgiving holiday and heading into December. So the right price, the right property, still selling pretty quickly. As far as price reductions, we only saw 1, and I'll hit on that later. Listings back in the market, none. So people are writing their offers and they're sticking it out through escrow. So kind of saw that little rough patch there as we adjusted the interest rates. I think that tells me that buyers are more educated. They're going in, they're talking to their lenders, and they're writing real offers that they can back, and they're feeling a little more confident in the market. As the bad news kind of goes behind us, we still may have some rough news ahead, but buyers' confidence, I think, is starting to kind of level out, and hopefully we're seeing that balance in the market that we're all hoping for. Finally, we saw 5 listings taken off the market altogether. And those are sellers who just said, hey, I didn't get my price. Maybe I'll go on the market later. Maybe they're going to relist with another agent, but they just took their house off the market. So overall, we're not really gaining inventory. We have 100 homes on the market. There's 45 sitting currently in escrow. And in the past 30 days, we closed 62 homes. So, we're down from those numbers, earlier in the fall, but again, it's heading into the holiday season. We expect to see this. When you look at that median price in Palos Verdes right now, the whole peninsula for single family homes, there's only 75 single family homes, price is 2.6. If you look at the average, it's actually over 4 million. So to just get into a single family home on the hill right now, it's about 1.4 million. It goes all the way up to 15 million. Now, a neighbor asked me, how's the market doing when I was on my morning walk today? So I live in Valmonte, speaking to our particular neighborhood, and I told him 3 things, and he kind of wanted the no BS answer. I won't go into details before, but he was saying, look, I don't want to hear what everyone's telling us. What's the real truth about the market? And I said, it's actually really pretty good, especially for homeowners. And this is why. We are not seeing radical price reductions. There's not a lot of inventory, and buyers are just getting to the point where they have to accept that interest rates are not going to be in the 2.5–3% range. We're going to be looking at 4, 5, maybe 6, hopefully not 6% interest rates for a jumbo mortgage, probably for some time as the Fed tries to get inflation under control. We're coming out of a really cheap money environment for the last 20 years, and I don't know we're ever going to get back to that point. And as one economist said, if we see those low interest rates, that's probably not the world that we really want to be in buying real estate, because it means we're in probably a bad situation for the overall economy. Now, I'd make the case that I think there's always a good time to buy real estate. Prices will be coming down. But right now, things are really pretty good. And I simplify it as this. You cannot discount what's not for sale. So while buyers are looking for deals and hoping there's deals out there, if the homes aren't even for sale, there's nothing to discount. It goes back to Valmonte. There's no homes on the market. We just saw the most recent listing and closed sale came on the market at 2.3. Guess what? It just closed at 2.3 million. That's $1,300 a square foot for Valmonte. Now that's going to be a higher price per square foot than most areas on the hill, but there was no discounting. They sold it in a weekend, and that's because there's a lack of inventory. that theme of lack of inventory is what's going to be driving, I think, the market for the next year, maybe even 2 years, until we see buyers and sellers, or really sellers, having the motivation to put their homes on the market. Now, if buyers just totally go away, which would, I don't know, why would you not buy a home? Because you need a place to live, and paying rent gets expensive. So I think the demand will remain. We're just going to be dependent on the sellers dropping their prices. So thanks for watching. I hope that made sense to you. If you have any questions, especially about your market, please reach out. I'd love to talk to you, give you more details, give you a valuation on your home, whatever you like. Just reach out. Happy to help out. Thanks, and enjoy those holidays that are all upon us. See ya.